keep your head up high. Yeah. Hold your head up high.
It in my car it's reading 90 degrees. That's a lie. I walked outside the car, and then I walked in there and I realized I forgot my wallet. And then I came back to just get my wallet, but I accidentally got in. I sat down and turned on the car and put on the AC. Not even lying, that like whole 55 seconds of outside time, it's hot out here. It should be illegal to be this hot. If you're in Texas too, like, are y'all okay? Do you need help? Are you surviving? Okay, so after I bared the heat for you guys walking to Home Depot, I finally made it inside the hot garden section. And so I actually have not been actively plant shopping. I haven't been in a big box store in actually a while. And so I was actually happy to be here and was interested to see if my heart would find something. But their selection, it was okay. It wasn't the best. They always have a full selection of the succulents and cacti. Their house plants, I just wanted to carry each individual plant and bring them inside because it's so hot out there. But it's okay because they're doing all right. And so those little pink plastic pots I really like, so I had to look at those. And then they had these pretty tanikis. So fun fact, I've had this plant twice in my plant journey, and they are both in plant heaven. The last one I had was, it's been over a year and a half since I had it. I don't plan on getting one anytime soon whatsoever. It is a beautiful plant, but I don't think it will be in Janae's collection. And look at these beautiful Jacinas. So I actually recently, I transferred one from soil to pond, and she's doing really good. And honestly, that I'm talking about her, I was supposed to water her earlier today and I didn't, so I hope I remember to do that tomorrow. I was a little bit low-key nervous because it is my first Dracaena that I have in semi-hydro, and not only that, it was just straight from soil to pond, but she's doing good, so no complaints on that. And then these cat palms, those are $23. They were humongous. I don't think you could really tell how big it is when in the camera, but they were actually decent size. And I love ponytails. Ponytail palms. I have one, and she lives on my north facing window. She just sits there and grows for me. And look at these sad babies. They're like, why are we out here in this heat? We need our distilled water and our special care. And those are $30. No, thank you. Right by them is the aglaonemas, but under it, most importantly, y'all know I love my monsteras. These are $29.98. But look at this one. This is like 2-3 times fuller than these, but they were decent size. I don't think they should be $29.98. But they have them, and they were good condition. And the one that you saw of my baby, that is Lin Manuel. That's one I purchased whenever I did a super fun collab with both Richie from Grow Folds and Steve from I Lift Plants. Those are their channel names on YouTube, so if you are not, please go ahead and give them a subscribe. I'm truly happy and thankful that I've met some amazing and fun friends, and they have a strong plant influence on me. And we will be doing a collab very soon again, so I am very excited about that. Look at these poor babies. In this one, it's like someone trampled over it. I just wanted to take it home with me, but you know how that goes. It's just how it happens at the big box stores. And these crotons, yep, plant heaven. I'm glad that at the beginning of my plant journey, I did try out a lot of plants because the ones that are in plant heaven, I don't have it anymore. And I was getting a little bit, it was hot. I was sweating. And I was like, I really don't see anything I like. And so I was just moving on, trying to hurry up and get back in my car. Okay, so that is a Hedera Helix Ivy. However, if you follow Richie on Grow Folds, he has an amazing community that he calls Plant Foldies, and he does a lot of shout outs for that plant. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. That means you need to go to his channel and subscribe. That was just for Richie, and Richie, I hope that you see this just for you. Okay, now back to the plants. That is 1998, so I still have my one and only alocasia, my black velvet that I got from Kroger, and she's alive, so that's good. And I used to have this peperomia. I called it like my space plant. It reminds me of like little, what are those things called? Space thingies. I can't think of it, but yeah, plant heaven. Don't have it anymore. And do y'all see what I see at the bottom left? Look at this. Look how big and beautiful she is. Look. Beautiful. This was $29.98. Tempting, but no, because she would have died in like a day. I never seen this plant at a big box store before, so this is cool, and it's $30. And this plant, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it is a Philodendron gloriosum. I think so. So it is my first time seeing it at a big box store. Usually I've seen it at like local plant nurseries. And so this plant right here, it's an alocasia, right? The actual name wasn't on there. It's a proven, no, not proven. Yeah, it is proven winners collection. I don't know the variety of that. But that's all the little inside plants they have. And this was me rushing back outside to get to my car because heat. And so the good thing about Home Depot or Lowe's, they are always close to one another. And so I came to Lowe's, and Lowe's always makes me happy because guess what? Their plants are inside with the beautiful, amazing AC that God has gifted us with. And this Lowe's, it never disappoints me. Look at all these babies that wants to come home with me. They always have a big, beautiful selection. I don't know why, but this was cute. It's some kind of ivy. And $5.98. Starling Ivy, Costa Farms. I don't know. I like the shape of the leaves and stuff. So I always like looking at the little plant section because cheap, and we love cheap stuff. They're always usually $5.98, sometimes $2.98, especially for like the smaller pots. And so this one, you definitely have to remember to look up. Sometimes I remember to look up, but they always have a nice selection of their hanging baskets. Okay, and here is another alocasia. Forgot the name, it's about to show it. Regine, alocasia regine. That's named after me. So that's cute, but we don't do those. I'm going to stick with my black velvet, and that's it. Honestly, I'm thinking about potentially gifting my black velvet away. Um, I don't know. We'll see. And so all of these are the Coastal Farms, and these are all 1998 pots. Aside from, well, some of them are mixed in. Most of them are 1998, and then some are like the 1598 ones. A beautiful, beautiful Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. I love this plant so much. It's so cute. And then look at these Adansonii. I will never get over this plant. I mean, look, the fenestrations, everything about it is beautiful. This is one of my plants that I have gave away mostly. Like, it's so easy to propagate. I always propagate it in water. It roots so quick for me, especially when I put it in my fish tank. And I've gave away so many cuttings. And it's funny because my friends and family will say, oh yeah, you know, the plant with the holes in it. And I always know exactly what plant they're talking about. And y'all know I love my aglaonemas. They wanted to come home with me, but I told them I already have enough. Beautiful, beautiful plants. And as you see, all their plants are wet. I literally came like right after they watered them. Look at this big baby aglaonema silver bay. This was $50. They usually always carry this plant. However, this one is humongous. This is bigger than the ones they usually carry. The other ones they carry is a little bit smaller than this, and they are usually $29.98 versus this one, which is $49.98. It was so big, lush, beautiful. Aglaonemas are definitely easygoing plants, especially for me personally. You just let them dry out. They don't necessarily need highlight. Of course, any plant that you give like more light to, they do well, but you don't have to. And so, especially if you're thinking about starting a collection or just getting an easy plant, definitely go with an aglaonema. I swear by them and I love them so much. And those Coastal Farms ZZs are $39.98 because they are in bigger pots as well versus the other ones that are typically $19.98. What plant is this? It wasn't on the tag or anything. I was trying to find it. Yeah, I don't know what plant it is, but it's so cute with those small leaves. They have more aglaonemas over here. Now that I'm looking at it, I think that other plant was potentially an alocasia. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is the beautiful aglaonema pink aurora. Like, look at this beauty. And that is $19.98 in the typical Coastal Farm pots. Okay, and so I spot this philodendron moonlight, and look at the pot it's in. It's super cute. This is a beautiful, beautiful plant, and it's very similar to the philodendron melanonii, one that I have, which is my baby girl. I was trying to look for the price. I didn't see it on the tag or on the pot, and so I gave up. And there's some moonlights over there, and then they had a basket full of anthuriums and bromeliads. I'm assuming they were stocking them up. And then of course orchids. I always have to pass by the orchids and just talk to them and hope that if I ever decide to buy one again, I can keep it alive. And look at this baby. So I've always wanted this plant, and I'm starting to see them pop up more now, so that's a real good thing. But this was a good trip to both Home Depot and Lowe's. It made my little heart happy, even though I didn't purchase anything. But you know what? It's okay. You don't always have to purchase a plant just because you go to where the plants are, you know? Okay, so I was low-key hoping to see a full 6-inch basket of the silver band Maranta. It's okay. That is something that I've been looking for, and if you follow Grow Folds, he does a lot of big box shopping videos, and he basically has the tea of everything in DFW.
Hold your head up high. I know sometimes there are things you don't understand.
This don't make any sense.